there are a lot of innovations which is happening. Even in the healthcare sector also there are a lot of innovations are happening, right. So, in multiple segments when you in the defense sector, in the security domain or in the cyber security domain also, right. So, there are several aspects where the innovations are happening, because AI has its own potential, right, or the machine learning also has its own potential, right, and this is something a new technology to the industry, right, and that is something it cannot be very fixed kind of a solution which can be rolled out to customers, right. When you talk about Google Maps, right, across the globe everybody is actually using a map to follow the routes, right. So, until and unless it happens that, right, and which is very generic, right, you cannot able to map the entire geography in that segment. Content is the expectations is that something like what the consumers are looking at, right, and contents, it is like you have to, as a business, like when you are also generating contents, right, you have to be very focused in terms of designing the content for the consumers, right, and based on those patterns what you are talking about, you by using those patterns you can really understand the human emotions, right, the kind of contents what the consumers are looking at, right, and that is how, if you look at the entire segment of new content, the evolution of new content which is also building, right. If you look at like Netflix or Amazon, like Prime Video and all that, right. So, multiple players also which has also come into the space where the new content creation has also taken a center stage today. Also, if you look at in India also, like Hotstar is also curating a lot of new contents today, right. So, this space is this is the emerging media, if you look at, right, the content is the heart of it, right, and this is exactly going to be a long way in the industry going forward. So, today when I talk about emerging media, right, because we first time we heard about the emerging media summit, right, it was something catchy to us that okay, that is in the media is actually shifting its paradigm, right, and which is it is an emerging media when you talk about, right, and it was like we were glad to participate in the event, and thanks to ET that we came in as a title sponsor over here.